With some beautiful weather ahead over the next week, let's talk tourism because there are a lot of attractions hoping that this summer is going to kind of be like 2019 before the pandemic. That includes the folks with the Whirlpool Jet Boats in Lewiston and across the river who are looking forward to another season shooting the rapids on the lower Niagara. Joining us live right now is John Kinney, president of Whirlpool Jet Boat Tours. We appreciate you coming on the show, John. I want to start just kind of with your organization personally. I know it's a big year for you, and just wondering how you're preparing for it, what you got planned this year, and how optimistic you and other folks in the tourism industry are that we've kind of hit this point where things are going to seem close to normal.
Well, Michael, first off, thank you for having me. And I want to do a very quick and brief shout out and let everybody from Western New York know how much we appreciate the now 30 years. This week was our 30th anniversary of operating here on the Niagara River. And we're very proud that we have done it safely and have taken 2.5 million people on our trip over these last 30 years. And we are now starting our fourth decade here on the Niagara River.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's such a fun time. And obviously people come from all over, you know, to experience that and to experience the falls. The biggest change, it seems, from last year to this one is that people in your business are going to be welcoming Canadians back in bigger numbers, we believe, right? Because of so many of the restrictions have been lessened. How much of an impact do you think that's going to have?
Well, you know, the hospitality tourism industry has arguably paid one of the highest prices of COVID over these last 2.5 years. And, you know, in the case of Whirlpool Jet Boats, which runs 50 passenger boats, seeing those boats go up and down the river with 12 people on board, you know, when we were limited to 25% capacity, is a real tough go of things. And we are all certainly hoping that, you know, we're going to have, I won't go as far to say a normal season, because the recovery in tourism is going to take 3 to 5 years, because not only are we going to have to get people comfortable going back and forth across the border again, which everybody has some level of intrepidation over, but without the international visitor, in the case of Whirlpool, about 1/3 of our visitors do come from Europe and Asia, and we know that it's going to take some time for that market to come back online.
Yeah, I wonder, John, from your perspective, what needs to happen, whether it's just kind of what we're doing as a society or this falls on the government, what needs to happen to kind of speed up that recovery? Because 5 years is a long time, right, for you to get back to where you were.
It is. I mean, when I speak of that 3 to 5 years, that's how long it's going to take for the international travel to normalize to pre-COVID levels. But, you know, the thing that we are appealing to right now is mostly our international bridge crossings and both the Canadian and U.S. government to expedite bridge crossings and have the adequate staffing at the bridges that's going to be required, so we don't have 2 and 3 hour backups, which have occurred in the past, even under, you know, pre-COVID days. So you know, the borders are a giant bottleneck, and we have to hope that there's going to be adequate government staffing at the borders, because clearly there are additional protocols that will be required.
Yeah, it is definitely frustrating to be stuck at the border when you're trying to get to the other side, no matter which way you're going. We've been talking with John Kinney, president of Whirlpool Jet Boat Tours. Thanks so much for coming on. We wish you the best this summer, and so many people looking forward to trying to get back as close to normal as we can. Thanks for your time.
We love to have your visitors out. Thank you.
All right.